Welcome back to my channel. I just want to share a bit about a frequently asked question I get, and that is, how do you edit your photos? And what software do you use? What camera do you use? What lens do you use? And so I sort of want to answer those questions in this video. So I use a variety of cameras and lenses. My main camera is the Olympus Pen F, and I use a 20 to 40 millimeter. And for Canon, I use EOS M 1755mm. And for editing software, I edit on my laptop, on my Microsoft Surface Pro and Adobe Lightroom. And I will show you how I edit simple photo. So from here, let's take this matcha latte that I have. These two matcha lattes from this cafe called Boutique Coffee in San Mateo, California. And so what I do is I put my SanDisk SD card into my laptop, I import all the photos, and then from there I can just edit. I can edit the white balance. Sorry, I'm really tired. I just got back from San Francisco. And exposure, contrast, highlight, shadows, white, blacks, and clarity and vibrance, saturation. So what I like to do personally is turn down the saturation just a little bit. Just sort of get a feel for that. And I like to use auto white balance to see, and it looks like there's a lot of magenta here and blue, so I like to correct it myself by hand. For the tone, I click auto and see how it develops. And for clarity, I like to turn that up just a bit. You really want to do this by eye. At the end of the video, I use, or end of the photo editing process, I use my stylus. So this is the part where, for instance, I will use this coloring tool and just go straight through it. I will turn down saturation down to -100, and I'll just take out all the coloration except for the matcha lattes. So I'll just go ahead and do that real quick right now, just to give you an example of how I edit one photo. And bear in mind that I edit my photos different based on my my feeling for the day, what the client wants, what the client needs, and it's really different for every single case scenario. So if I'm editing for myself, I do this because I like this, and it emphasizes upon the visual storytelling. It really highlights upon the product, and it shows how the product has all of it's the center of attention in there. And once I'm done with that, sometimes this coloration part, I like to turn down the color blue, for example. And that will take away all of the residual blue in the picture. In this photo, it looks like there's a lot of orange, so I might turn that down. We'll just test that right now. So I scroll down, and I go ahead and turn off the orange. So it looks like it worked. And I turn off the blue and just make sure, verify, and look at your image and see if it's consistent. Now here, there's a little bit of residual orange. So what I would do is go over it again and turn down the size to make sure that it's more precise. And so yeah, each photo, I mean, sometimes I spend about 30 minutes to 1 hour on a photo if it's really important and we're doing a 4 to 5 figure deal on one photo shoot. But if it's just, a quick photo for social, or, well, I like to do really high quality work just generally, but if it's just a quick photo that I'm doing for social, sometimes I can do this in about, like 5 minutes. So that was a really quick edit of the photo. You can change things based on what you see. So exposure is really, really important. I think that too much of it is not good. Too little of it is also not good. You just need to have that right balance. So here we can see it's a little bit dark in this lower right hand corner, and in the upper left hand corner it's about right. Here we have in this center, slightly off center, it's good. Maybe I might brighten it just a little bit just to bring out that that milk and matcha color. So yeah, there we have it. I edited one photo. And if you like this video, give me a like. That would mean the world to me. Give me a comment. Tell me what you want to see me edit next. What should I talk about in other videos? Whether you like this kind of video. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.